What is going on, guys? Welcome back. A commentary for you. I want to thank my sponsor, Steel Supplements. Link in discount code. But right now, my discount code isn't all that valuable to you because the summer sale is still going on, but you only have really a couple hours left to take advantage of this. If you want to stock up on your favorites, if you want to try your next favorite with a different flavor, if you want to get some free stuff, depending on how much you spend, now is the time to take advantage of it. All you need to do is click the link. You'll automatically get the summer discount. And of course, you guys have not stopped buying the Glance LED since I brought it to my channel. As you're seeing right here, I'm watching Chucky, but you could be watching anything you want. You could be watching this video game trailer. You could be watching my review. You could be watching or playing any game of your choice, movie of your choice, but still stay up to date with what's going on in the world of sports, whether it's Major League Baseball, NBA, NHL, UFC. Absolutely no subscription fees. All you guys have to do is go get the unit, and I've got a discount code for you as well in the pinned comment. Tell her what you want to see, and it is going to keep you up to date at a glance. Now, that out of the way, some of you are absolutely going to hate what I'm going to say about this game because some of you want to actually sit there and only hear positivity. You only want to hear and see what you want to hear and see. And I'm not going to say that everything's negative, but I'm going to say if you've been a gamer long enough, then this trailer should really open your eyes to what's going on. So the main focal point of this trailer was four things. The campus IQ system, which was wear and tear, player abilities, home field advantage, unique playbooks. And let's be fair, none of this is gameplay. And if that's what you expected to see, then you really didn't get a whole lot. There's some gameplay, and I'm going to break it down in other videos. But I want to start off just showing you guys what they're selling you with this game and something extremely convenient as well. So wear and tear. Okay, we all have seen this in video games. It's a fatigue system. But they cite the framework of this is what's going to make the game faster. Wear and tear, this progressive health. Okay, but I want you to take a look at this screen right here. And I want you to take a look at this mock-up that Deuce Douglas did for Madden 22. They look very, very familiar. I'll flick it back here. You can take a look. And Madden always had issues with this. They couldn't get fatigue to work properly. Players would disappear. We'll see if NCAA can turn it around. Of course, player abilities. Okay, we all know and love these things, right? They talk about mental. They talk about physical. Let's talk about this play right here. Let's look at before what happens, though. They're talking to us about this defender missing that tackle. But to me, that tackle was missed long before. I want to focus on what's going on back here, the pursuit over to this. Because why is this much larger player stride for stride with what could be a safety or a corner? And why don't we see the end of this play? Interesting. Also interesting is the interception we're going to see right here, because if you've played Madden, you know all too well what's about to happen here. You've got the ball already released. Understand, it's thrown. It's in the air. Why is the defensive back the only player attacking the ball? The quarterback and the receiver should be on the same team. They should be attacking the ball. Field general, okay? Field general, my goodness. Is this not what we've seen from Madden with home field advantage? The same kind of squiggly lines, the same kind of all the stadiums we're going to feel differently, just ported over. I understand that you're going to have some carryover. But the question is, how much can you carry over and it still feel like a totally different game? That's what I'm concerned with. Graphically, the game looks pretty good, as it should. You take a look at the home field advantage, it looks like As I've Championed. They did a great job with kind of bringing in everything that makes teams specific, stadium specific. What makes games feel different, because to be fair, that's one of the big problems Madden's had, right? Games don't feel different. Everything feels the same. But to me, when I see things like this, I say to myself, these have been in Madden for some time. And are we just looking at a different overlay? When you say, oh, well, the quarterbacks that are good, they're going to see more of the field. When the players that are good, you're going to be able to see exactly what you can do and change. Is this really separating from a gameplay perspective? I don't know. Like I said, when you look at the gameplay that's shown here, I see a lot of Madden. I do see a lot of this. I do see a lot of that nice crowd work, the detail, but I don't know that I see a completely different football game. They close out here with revamped passing. This to me is the most telling because EA loves to revamp things. But what exactly are they revamping? There was no game before this. Are they revamping from 10 years ago? Or are they revamping from Madden? Because they go and they show us this motion capture. Well, who did this motion capture? Did you have collegiate athletes come in? Or are you just using the same animations from Madden? Because that's what I kind of see here. If you see something different, you let me know in the comment section. Then, of course, we go through just what we've already kind of had leaked. The different screens, the different teams, the different players. And listen, it all looks good. It's supposed to look good. Supposed to be something that does this right here. Encourages you to pre-order. Get both games now. You don't want to miss out. Don't delay. If you don't pre-order, you're not going to get it. They got infinite copies. You can decide the day it comes out, the same way you can decide yesterday or today whether you want to buy this game. What I'm saying is, what I expected to see in a gameplay trailer was gameplay differences between this game and Madden. When we don't see that, my concerns are EA not listening to its customer. And don't get me wrong, you can sit here and you can be happy this came out. You can tell yourself this is going to be the greatest game ever, the moment you've been waiting for. You can't wait to play it. And honestly, you should feel that way. This is a college football game we've waited a long time for. But what we haven't waited for was a reskin of Madden, because we've had the ability to play that for years with multiple mods, with the whole revamped system that they've created independently. And to be fair, EA really hasn't came out with something that's earth-shattering. Now, I will tell you, as I mentioned in the beginning, very interested to see this fatigue system, the wear and tear system, because that to me is going to be the true barometer with can the NCAA team figure out the game in a way that the Madden team has failed? Are we going to see substitutions that work? Are we going to see injuries that actually do progress? Are we going to see things that logically make sense? Because none of those things in the last 2 years of Madden. Think about all the times they had to patch fatigue. Think about all the times they had to patch injuries. Think about all the times you went out to free agency and players just disappeared for no reason. Can they fix all those shortcomings with the first thing they're promoting to you? All of the hype, all of the promise, and the first thing you got sold was a wear and tear player fatigue system. But you're going to tell me that I'm the one negative. You're going to tell me I'll never be happy with the game. The problem is, I think far too many of you are content with a game. You want the game to be something that it's not, and you're hopeful that it's going to be what you think it's going to be. But when you have a company, in my opinion right now, not just coming out and showing us what we ask for. Show us a full quarter. Show us a full half. Show us pure gameplay. Don't entice us with what you've added in to this game, because this is the base. This is what you're going to be building off for years to come. Show us you've got a quality product to start with. Love to know your thoughts on this. Appreciate you watching this video. I will be back soon as I can with more commentary.